Hi, folks. Welcome to the second part of the cuts. I think roughly I'll be doing this every 5 episodes because it seems like I have enough content to fill it in with things that just didn't fit, didn't flow, or some things just that were just goofs and gaffs and all the stuff in between. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Either you driving back home or staying in, or, listening up to a podcast instead of listening to family bickering during this Thanksgiving. Enjoy. Test, test, test. Oh, hold up. Now say something.
Hello, how are you?
All right, cool. You're on point. All right, cool. All right, this is the pitch. I'm good. What is up with this one? Why is it?
Ticking clocks inside a tree in my apartment.
No worries.
That's wow.
No, it's just what happens. People live in trees now. That's the cool
Yeah.
thing to do.
That's I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could. I don't know. Clocks kind of bug me. They just the ticking. You know what I mean? Like the ticking is so distracting for me that like I can't have a ticking clock in my house.
Is it just the constant reminder that time is moving forward and you might not be?
Yeah, like no, just that I'm moving closer and closer to death. That's what it is.
Oh, we should have had you on yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Check from everyone. Check from Carlos.
Check, check, check. This is Carlos speaking.
All right. I need to turn down mine. Test, test. Oh, test, test, test. Oh, that's too low. Test, 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 test. All right. I think that's good. Alex. Test from Alex.
I'm like 75% sure I forgot to brush my teeth today.
Okay. Good enough test as anything. Main reason that I kind of brought you in is because you're like the first. I don't know what your ethnicity is particular, but you look Hispanic.
Yeah.
So I mean, but also
I
you know,
was raised by two white. No, I'm just.
it could be.
I'm half Puerto Rican, half Mexican.
Heard. Okay, I am 3/4 Mexican and a quarter Lebanese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm real fucking white, y'all.
Rural fucking white. That's okay.
Real fucking white. That's what happened when you put in the ancestry.com. It came back as real fucking white.
Well, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah. I feel like, obviously people of color are getting prioritized now. We're in a different part of time of history. And sometimes, I have white friends and I feel bad sometimes. But then I have to remind myself, it's like, man, you held the ball for so long. If you would have shared it just a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like Friends could get a reboot, and they could all be white if you would have just, gave the ball away.
I love it. Getting to work, which now that I'm actually have a house and have my own clothes here, I can look at other stuff.
Yeah. Did you not have a house and clothes?
I was sleeping on a couch because I didn't know they hired me immediately because I was still like second guessing myself. So I was living there. I only had 2 pairs of clothes for 3 weeks, so that was fun.
Wait, where is this? Why is this? Sorry.
No. You're asking all the right questions. And all the questions that Adrian should have been asking when he decided that he was going to go and fill out paperwork for a job.
Okay. I used to live in San Antonio kind of after the pandemic hit. And I lived there with my folks and I just did surfing. And then I'm like, all right, I need a different job. So I applied to be a caseworker at a kind of community crisis center. And I got that job. And they hired me. And I was still surprised because they said, you need 2 years experience. And I was like, I don't have that. Let's give it a try. And they hired me. And I was like, okay, now what? So now I'm like 5 hours away from home. And I just got the house a month after I got hired. So.
Oh, okay. That's why. So you just got the place. Oh, so you were just like crashing while working and doing that thing?
Yeah, and doing laundry every day. It's pretty fun.
You really didn't bring any clothes?
I didn't. No, I know. It's not a joke. It's like, oh, you hired me. I have to be there tomorrow at 8 a.m. Oh
my God.
I'm dumb.
Why didn't you just tell them?
I didn't know. I didn't want to get fired. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I was just so nervous.
Apparently. Wow.
Do you know how I know that Carlos, you are of older age than Adrian is because of that reaction right there.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. I was
one.
thinking about that. I was thinking about it when I reacted like that because I remember sleeping in my car, sleeping on couches. I remember all that just not to ruffle feathers, right? And then you realize, like, oh no, I'm a human. I take up space, and everyone in these positions actually does want me here. You know what I mean? And if it's not a big deal for you, it's probably not a big deal for them. Like if you heard there was someone that you just hired that is wearing the same clothes every day, you know what I mean? Like your natural human reaction would be like, "Hey buddy, go ahead, go get some clothes. Here, I'll front you some money. I'll front you your first paycheck to go get clothes or go back home and get clothes." But, you know, we don't grow up that way. We grow up thinking that we're intrusive and that, you know, we should be grateful for everything that we
Yeah,
get. and
that's
all
where
that
I'm at
jazz.
in life.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, that's okay.
You
That's
know,
okay.
it's all a learning experience. All right. Is there any questions before we start? I mean, I love all of this. I'm gonna figure out how to implement it.
I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the podcast format. Some people are kind of nervous about it. I mean, some newer people that I've kind of interviewed that, normally wouldn't be interviewed by, big names. And I'm just like, you're part of the community. I want you to feel part of it. So thank you for coming on, Carlos. With further ado, I guess we'll start. I'm sorry, I had to mute myself because of the clocks.
That's so funny.
No,
Do you guys talk about that on the podcast?
Every now and then, we have to tell every time because now I live with him, like permanently. Like 3 episodes ago, it started. So now I have to tell him the story of why, and the story of why is he's just a guy. He's just an odd character altogether.
Yeah, he just really likes chiming clocks.
Chiming clocks, old timey radios, just posters, anything that he can get in a thrift store and potentially remodel and refurbish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Old radios are really cool though. The wooden ones where they have that wood on the outside, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, we got one in our kitchen right now.
Yeah, those are cool.
Oh, not the big ones though, just the smaller one. I think.
Yeah, just like
Are you thinking about the ones that go in this weird dome shape thing?
Yeah, I'm thinking about those, but they would fit on like your countertop, but not like the ones that
okay.
like I'm gonna listen to FDR and
just
Orphan Annie. Like I'm not talking about those.
Yeah, no, we have to tell everyone what it's about. Yeah, every episode so far, because I haven't invested in soundproofing yet, so one step at a time.
And it doesn't mean you stop. It doesn't mean you start over.
I'm sorry.
Because, go on. What's up?
Something on my side blooped up like a Windows thing, so
Okay.
so I just wanted to. Could you go back a little? I know you're on a roll and you're really articulate and great. So
yeah, no,
I'm sorry.
What I was saying is, no. It just means like.
She did. Oh, she wanted to stop the van. Oh, she's muted.
Man. Jumped out of the van.
Oh no, dang it. It would have been such a good moment. I had it, I answered just in time. And then
Editing magic, just say it right now.
All right, I'm getting out though. I'm just kidding.
We're on this van.
Oh boy. This is gonna be fun editing.
Yeah, sorry. I threw a lot of stuff out there.
No, it's
it always is.
These podcasts are getting longer and longer, and I don't know if it's a testament to the people we choose or just how this back and forth keeps working and how everyone's kind of participating. I mean, yeah, Carlos, you did say a lot, and it's not a problem. I've had like brain tingles, like because how passionate you were. Oh my god! So like. I think it's just amazing. So I'm happy that we spent this time together. Does anyone have anything else to say before I try and wrap this up for my poor little soul?
I'm good. I said a lot. I just looked at the clock. I'm like, holy shit.
You said how much like projects you potentially had. I'm like, oh, are we keeping him? Is he gonna jump the van?
I don't spend a lot of time talking about these things. Like mostly people want to, hand over a project or they want to invite me for a project to perform or something like that. So, these are conversations that I've had with my close personal creator friends, and I talk about with my wife, or things that I just, I spend so much time just sitting alone in a room working that, like, I didn't realize I had accumulated so much advice, so much of personal advice that I just imparted. I'm not this heavy in real life. Like, I swear I'm a fun guy. But when you flip that switch, when you open that door of just like, hey, Carlos, what, like, I tell you what, when you said, like, I got to work on soundproofing, we could have talked the same amount of time, and I could have explained different types of soundproofing in your room. Like, I could have spent the same amount of time on it. There's just like certain switches that I have that just like, yeah, let me explain how to set up, you don't want to soundproof your room. You want to sound treat your room. Yeah.
Carlos, I will be happy to take that hour and a half long journey. If you're open to it, I mean, I do need, some advice because I'm new to this. And, I like the advice you put on Twitter where it was just like, don't say you're a small podcast. I'm like, I said I was a small podcast. Hey, a minute. And then I looked at him like, this is all really good advice. And also, how you said, don't.
Can I tell you a quick story real quick? Go. When I was in a band, we were really focused on getting signed. And it was right before we got signed, we sent a message to a band that had signed to a label that we wanted to sign to. And we were polite, and we asked them kind of like, I forgot what we said, but the gist of it was like, how did you get signed? What did you do? What was that like? And they wrote back, I wish I had the email, but they wrote back that was just like, go fuck yourself, you fucking idiots. Like, it's like, I can't believe you would ask me. You guys are such douchebags for even thinking of asking people this question, blah, blah, blah. You obviously aren't prepared for this, and that. And I just remember thinking, like, that type of communication doesn't work for me at all. And that type of response that person had was because no one told them and they had to figure it out. And I never wanted anyone to get that angry because they couldn't figure it out. And I do think it was like how we worded the email, how we looked smaller than we were, and we were very praising and like all that type of stuff. And like that person was able to treat us that way because of what we put in that email. But at the same time, that person responded that way because no one told them how to do it. So we're basically the same people, right? But we had very different responses to the same thing. So yeah, that was an email that shaped me.
I love that. I mean, that was a shit thing to do, but I love the story.
I love it. I still think about that today. I think about that all the time. Like, I try to think about like, when am I going to get that email in my life that allows me to write an email like that?
You could have done it to me.
I think about that all the time.
And I don't ever think you would respond like that because
no, I can't imagine.
You did it.
I can't imagine. If anything, like, it's that fucking Catcher in the Rye mentality of like, oh, I want to save everyone. Like, I want to help everyone. Like, so no one gets that email.
Yeah.
Part of me was just like, when you didn't like, because the time was coming up to the podcast, I'm like, he didn't add me. All right. He said, fuck you. Okay, let's do this. I'm pumped. Let's go. And you said you invited. I'm like, okay. We got this. We're good. We're back on it. Okay. So I was just like, all right, that was my first no. I gotta get ready for the next no. And I'm always like on my chart of people I asked. You're like for this like kind of portion, you're like second to the top, and I was just like in big capital letters I read, be okay with no, and I just wrote that down, and I just kind of underlined it. I'm like, go ahead.
Has anyone told you no?
Not yet, but
yeah,
I'm always.
Isn't that crazy?
No, it's not. It's really not. It's 100% not crazy at all. Like, literally everyone, like, because everyone's just people. and the ladder is not that high. Like, it's no one is really in that much demand that they can't spend some time to talk. Who's above me though? That's what I want to know.
Uh,
Bleep it out though. Bleep it out.
all right.
Like when you record it, like if you're hearing a beep right now, it's because he decided to bleep it out.
I'm just gonna put in just a gag name right here. It's Ziggy Stardust.
Oh, you could probably get that guy. I never even heard that dude.
I don't know, because I think I don't know. We'll find out. So I don't know how to phrase it without, like, the people I contact, I have to have a topic on mind, or else I don't think then there's no point in doing it, because then I'm not into it. And
Wait.
if a checkered deck, checkered deck, what am I saying?
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
Hello. I'm fine. I'm very tired.
I know. I'm sorry I didn't give you an exact date. That's my
okay.
fault. I'll be better at giving you a heads up. I've just been really busy.
I understand the feeling.
Do you have time on Saturday to do the 1v1? Up until 8 something, when I have to catch a train to San Antonio. And then when I get there, I have to vote and then drive back for work.
Cool.
So-
Nothing like they just do it better in San Antonio. Honestly, you gotta vote there.
I didn't get an absentee ballot in time, so I just have to go. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it for me today.
All right, cool. Well, thank
So-
you all. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no,
you
go.
go. You have to go. That's right. I'm sorry. You have the card. I keep forgetting.
No, okay. That seems to be
Hey, Alex.
that we attract the people who believe that you definitely put a little piece of your soul in every character, and that's just how it is.
Hey, Alex, real quick, can you repeat that line? You started roboting out for a second.
No, I don't remember what I just.
Something about the type of people that come to this podcast.
That's why we find the people who don't believe the same way that we.
No.
Oh dear, you're going roll robot, Alex. You're
If
going
they
roll
exist.
robot.
No, okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
See, yeah, we're not afraid.
It's okay.
Sometimes just Discord likes to mess with us though.
Oh, no, for
Discord,
sure.
as wonderful as a modem as it is for like communication, every so often it just likes to throw butt in your face.
No, like the last couple 3 days, I think it definitely wasn't Discord, it was my internet, but I just could not access the app. It said it was downloading a bunch of updates, and I'm like 5 out of 15. Like
Oh,
what?
geez.
Yeah, so I ended up just using the browser. I was in the middle of dinner with Strahd too, so really
Oh no.
grinded my gears a bit. Ugh. No, I'm sorry. It's not happening right now.
Mhm.
Oh God.
Oh wait,
It's not happening. Cool.
are you still in? Where are you right now?
I'm in Florida. Yeah.
That Disney Wi-Fi is not helping out.
Florida. Wow, this is fun.
Yeah, no.
You're all right.
So
Okay.
yes,
This better.
it sounds
That
better.
is.
It is better.
Yes.
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay. Can you hear any of the background noise? Because
No.
I'm 70% sure sprinklers are on, or it sounds like some sort of water feature is happening.
It's okay. I've figured out how to take that out of the equation. I've slowly but surely through podcasting figured that out.
Wow, that's actually quite impressive.
Yeah.
It is very
That's,
impressive.
That is not something I'm very good at. I do have Audacity as well, but I've used it very sparingly.
No, I mean, this is my 13th episode, and there's this god awful fan in the background and occasional chimes that I've had to learn how to edit out in the best capacity as I could. There's a running joke through all my guests that if I'm not fast enough on the dial, that my roommate has a bunch of clocks. Like right now he just got another one, so it's like up to 10, 11 clocks. He hangs up. Yeah, and they go off at
There
different
needs
intervals.
to be an intervention.
I
Good,
can't.
good for him. I mean, we all have our thing.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Oh boy. So So yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, helicopter.
And especially,
It's just the helicopter.
yeah,
Tell it to
we're
go.
pausing for it.
I just was going to let Adrian not have to like edit through what I was saying because as much as I love teasing him, that probably is a little too much.
It would have been a test to see if I could do it. Okay, I would.
Yeah,
I relish
I'm
the
not-
challenge.
You can challenge yourself, but it doesn't have to be like actual things that you have to put into this podcast. It could be your own special challenge.
Oh, dogs.
Well,
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'll edit that at the end. Don't worry. I'll add it where you're like, and I'm Mandy, and then just cuts off.
Bye.
Bye. Because this is all gold.
yeah, suck a dick, Adrian.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I recorded that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait, yeah, I did get that. Fuck me. All right, hold on. Let's. I'm putting that in the cuts. Anyways. I asked my friend very jokingly for a dick pic. He's like, I can't do that. I'm like, what about a foot pic? He's like, got it. And then now it's our profile picture for our chat, and it's keeps popping into the fucking frame of my computer, and I regret it every day. So yeah, and the chat's name is called "We're in Business, Boys."
I mean, toe business, you know?
Yeah, just
Good business.
I'm just towing the line, of comedy.
Totally. We have barely any digital foot.
Oh,
It wasn't me. I didn't break the first time.
I mean, the footprints that exist are mentions from a guy named Blue Tuesdays. And yeah.
Why
And
are just the
rectums.
Tuesdays blue?
Because I don't know, and it's not actually spelled like you would expect. It's spelled TWO days, so like 2 days, really.
Which 2 days then?
If I had to pick,
Yeah.
Sunday, definitely a Sunday. Sunday's a blue day. And like freaking Thursday, I don't know why. I've never felt good on a Thursday.
I'd
that-
say it would probably be like Wednesday and I guess Thursday. I agree with Thursday.
all right.
Maybe Friday because then you're like anticipating what maybe or may not be happening over the weekend. If you have any level of anxiety, that may or may not be a good thing.
Like, especially if you planned every Friday for the rest of 2020, but then 2020 happened, and then all those plans are canceled.
Everything.
Yeah.
Rough.
Ya boy always wears a mask. Fuck the haters. I have a onesie.
Yeah, but see, look, then you're going to go to the bar and then you're going to drink because that's what you do at bars. And you can't drink through the mask. So,
Whoa. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You just gotta filter it through. Just lean
you're
back.
going to you're going to be the straw
No
kid.
straws.
You're going
No,
to be the straw
no,
kid.
no. Just straight liquor into the mask and start sucking the mask for the liquor.
So borderline waterboarding yourself.
You guys ready to start? We're just gonna wing it.
We go so well with winging, but yeah.
We do, don't we?
Well, funny you should mention that. And now that you've said it, I realize I need to put an episode up. So I was doing a podcast towards the end of the year last year. It was called Parcelings the Forgotten, and it took place in a setting that I made that was very Silent Hill-esque, and then super, like, I don't know, Lovecraftian. This is dope. It's a really good podcast. But I had a baby at the very beginning of the year, so we were like, okay, here's a bunch of episodes. Let's record them, and then we'll go on a hiatus. Then 2020 happened. The next thing you know, we're in quarantine, and we can't get together until, not determined. Well, I still have those recordings, and the last little recording, I was like, okay, I'm going to release it on Halloween because it's spooky and it's really jacked up. And I was like, I need to edit it.
No worries. Well, you can, if you want, you can plug that and your game at the end of the episode. Well, that doesn't mean it went out. Oh, shit. What do you want? You should...
Perfect murder weapon.
Sorry, my roommate just snuck up behind me with ice picks.
Get spooked.
Not ice
That's
picks.
weird.
Just like the icicles. He just touched my shoulder.
Well, I was thinking like Tomb Raider ice picks. I was like, that's intense.
No. Awesome. Hey, do you happen to be hearing chimes in the background?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna close my
No.
door real quick before it happens. Sorry, hold up. My roommate's just handing me plates of food because it's ready and it's gonna get cold. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Need to eat, boy. Boy.
What a good mom.
I know I bought the steaks. He cooks. That's our relationship right now.
That's actually a really good relationship. Ain't
That's
it
a really
freaking
good
nice?
roommate.
It's like most of our conversations are going, who's getting what and who's making what. And I'm like, I don't want to make it ever. I don't want to pick it out either.
And my dog is very itchy right now. Thank you, Valkyrie.
Oh, side note, I fucked up his video by forgetting to record.
Oh.
So we spent 3 hours playing D&D, and I didn't have the always record after stream thing.
Oh, cringe.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think he's pissed.
He probably is. He's probably never going to be your friend again.
Bob.
Because you guys were talking about games. I want to talk about games. I like talking about games.
I want to play.
I like games.
Do you like games?
I like violent games. I like peaceful games. I like garden games.
Like garden games, like Farmville?
like Harvest Moon.
Oh.
Harvest Moon and ooblets. Guys, have you heard of ooblets?
No, what
Oh
the
my
fuck's
God.
ooblets?
Ooblets is, oh god, they have terminology such as oobs and goobs and oobletties. It's beautiful. Like it's just it's a cozy game.
I'm here for all that terminology.
It'll make you feel good. All warm and fuzzy, I promise.
Oh god. Or it might be this hot toddy brought to you by our sponsor today, Hot Toddies. We don't have that kind of sponsorship yet.
I was like, yo, man, we never got Domino's either. Yo, get Domino's,
Get
please.
Domino's. Get Domino's. I remember that. That's that tickles me. That really does tickle me. But yeah.
Never let a baseballer unfollow you, and never lean on Domino's Pizza for too long, guys.
Yeah.
Take that knowledge with you going forward.
Truly. Yeah, if you guys want to hear some hidden gems about us just talking shit, me and Ian's old podcast is called Extra Free Time. It's a bunch of nonsense, but we have some cool people on, some of our friends. Because if they're our friends, they're definitely cool people, you know?
I'm trying to think, did we have anyone not cool?
I'm afraid to say her. I'm afraid to say her name. I don't know if she was on it or not. I forget.
Oh, yeah, she was. I know who you're talking about.
I don't even have to say her name.
You know who you are. You're not cool. But I don't think you're listening to this either because you're not cool. I'm sorry.
If this comes full circle, well, you must be real cool, and you must not be. That's how that works.
So we hope.
They're going to message me, and I'm just going to be like, no, I wasn't talking about you. I don't even think about you.
You know, I remember a story just like that.
Yeah. Ooh.
I was not having a good day. I was walking down Broadway to Chimmy's. It was that kind of day. And I ran into my ex-boyfriend who I dated for like, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months. He was very insignificant in my life.
Yeah. 2 months is nothing.
No, it wasn't. It was like, I don't know, February to like May, right? So, okay, maybe more than 2 months. But anyways, insignificant. So I'm walking down. I had this terrible day. I'm like on the verge of crying. And he goes, "Oh, Alex? Huh, I thought I missed you, but I guess I don't." And then continued on walking. And I was like, motherfucker. I will cut you where you stand.
Listen, man. The first one to get that flex off wins. That's a fact. I'm sorry I had to go through that, Alex.
I'm sorry it was you, but next time, now you know. I hope there's not a next time, but now you know. Impart that information to the next kin.
You know what? I won because I don't just work IT at a library. I have a podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We gotta be careful. We're gonna be too loud for our podcast. God, she fucking put her saliva. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself. Keep talking. All right, I'm back. I had to mute there's saliva all over my mic. I didn't want to hear you go. I just told you how it sounded. I should have just done it. Anyways, whatever.
You should. Yep.
I didn't read it all.
You didn't. Okay, let me go pull it up. I will read it for word.
Thank you, Mom.
Julie, if you ever listen to this, we know that there's a difference between Kate Bishop Hawkeye and all of the other iterations of Hawkeye. I promise. There's our correction corner.
Who's Julie?
Yeah, she's...
Julie is my best friend.
Oh, okay.
She has 2 cats named Clint and Kate.
Oh.
So I would say she's a little bit of a Hawkeye fan.
Yeah.
This episode's coming out like 2 weeks after the election, so I hope I have an audience left. I hear there's going to be fires in the streets.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
You care who wins or loses.
I care.
Please.
No.
I care.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying either way,
Just don't die.
there's going to be fires in the street.
You remember how people from our generation voted for Harambe?
Oh god.
That was dope. That was the swing vote, baby. All those votes went to Harambe.
Oh boy. We just memed it up.
Oh.
Was that Obama's election?
No, this was the 2016.
Whoops. Whoops. That's P fun.
Leave it to us. Leave it to Beaver.
Leave it to Beaver. Alex doesn't like this.
I do not like it at all.
I don't like Leave It to Beaver either.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of intersections right here. One, I was an informal science certificate master student for like a year. So I have some stupid level of knowledge about how zoos work. And so Harambe being killed is a giant hit in the like zoological gorilla population. So like,
oh yeah,
it's a big deal, right? So the United States I don't know why you guys need to know this.
Tell us, inform us. We have to know more about our memes.
The United States does a really good job of keeping the genetics different for species and zoos, for animals in the zoos, right? So like the silverback gorillas can go on for generations and generations and still have a very diverse DNA pattern. So then, we get to have gorillas in zoos for a long time. I know there's like a level of like, should we have animals in zoos? But if we're going to just accept that they can be in zoos and that it helps give little kids and people the ability to think about conservation. Okay, cool. So taking out one male is a big deal because then he could have been the male for a lot of different bloodlines of gorillas and then later down the road. The other part is that we have a Cheeto in office right now who is talking about maybe staying in office even though he might not be elected for another term. But like, aside from the coup, just the dumpster fire that he brought to the United States, just in general.
It all started with Harambe.
It all started. Yeah.
It really did.
Adrian, we can cut all of this. It's just.
Can it go in the cuts?
It can go into cuts. Just
All right.
a warning that Alex's rants are weird.
That's fine. No. The cuts episode will come out on Wednesday. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, fuck this dude. Like, get him out. Vote him out.
The only word I like is Naruto.
Yeah. Oh, well, this episode, all of this doesn't have to be in there because it's going to be posted after the election. So
Oh yeah.
it'll be a whisper of a different time.
Woo!
Hopefully.
We're about to hit that 2-hour mark.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, to y'all too, non-consequential. To me, that's a 4 to 5 hour process. Why are you laughing like that, Alex? Alex, why?
Because I work on transcripts, and so I don't know who has it worse. I don't know who has it worse.
True.
Oh God, transcripts are pretty difficult.
Okay, hold on. Moving my mic back onto. I was holding my mic. Sorry. And I have to close this door before the chimes start happening.
No, I love the chimes.
All right, who's staying in
I
my
heard
room?
one chime.
Do you want to? We're gonna go outside. You guys are gonna figure your shit out. Oh my god. Justin, 4 dogs is too many dogs, just for the record.
I have 2 dogs, and that's just enough dogs.
Yep. 3 dogs was a good number, because the 3rd dog we got is like the size of maybe 2 guinea pigs put together.
Small dog.
Small dog.
Small dog.
Very small. Very small. She can fit in your sweater, and you don't even realize she's there.
Wow.
But the 4th one is a lot of chaotic energy.
I have 2 50-pound monsters.
Hell yeah,
see,
brother.
that's a lot of dog. You
Hell
have
yeah.
the equivalent.
2 golden doodles.
Oh my god, I love golden doodle. They're so handsome.
They are very handsome. They are handsome fellas.
Oh my god.
Golden doodle. Sorry, I'm just really looking. Oh, that's pretty cute. I'm not well versed.
Franklin and Winston. They're
Oh,
pretty
God.
cool.
Those are such good dog names.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. We do not eat the plants in this house. Thank you.
We just gotta roll with it, Alex. Just fucking jump onto the slide of life and just go.
Nothing about me makes that.
Raise your hands up and say, woo!
No.
Just like
What
that.
did I do?
The higher the pitch, the better.
All right, Alex, you're gonna have
Yes.
to tee this one off. I'm gonna let you know right now.
What do you mean I have to tee this up? Whoa. A lot of responsibility right now.
Yeah, and it's to tee this off, one step at a time.
This is the week we decide. This is the week we take the training wheels off.
Yeah, why not? Just fucking do it. Also, I still need to do some equalizing of the voices real quick.
That is true.
Yeah, so like the little you have little humps. We got medium humps, and you have little humps. I'm sorry if that's offensive to you. Talking about your humps right now.
I want the big humps.
Was I really saying it that much?
Okay, so when we like get off from recording and then we end up talking afterwards, sometimes you get a little excited and it's like 15 times in a row. But you know, I know.
It's only 15 times. I don't see the problem.
I know. I'm not mad at it. I'm just gonna tease you just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm gonna pre-shoot my shot. Okay, that doesn't sound right at all. That's gonna get cut. I'll put that in the cuts.
I bet most of this will get cut.
We'll find out.
Just loop me saying books are boring and Alex going, oh, just loop that over and over again.
Dude.
And then the title will make sense.
Oh man.
And we'll just get a lot of angry comments. And our first hate mail. I don't know, from Alex.
From Alex?
Yeah, she just sends us 2 emails. CC's one of us.
I'm gonna do it. That's it. I'm gonna angrily tweet my feelings towards this unreleased episode.
Hey guys, episode 14, don't listen to it. Just don't. It's no good for you. It's no good for me. Just don't.
Just don't. Stop it.
All right.
Well,
We got the giggles. We're done. Is this it?
I know. Like, It's been a week.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Hold on. What happened?
What? What happened to you?
All the power went out.
Oh.
And then I guess my internet decided to kick back on and off.
Or
That's cool.
you're just using the
Oh,
phone
no.
service now.
So spooky.
Oh, you better
It's
hurry.
Christmas.
It's Christmas. Well, no, it's not. Alex, wrap this up before your internet dies.
Okay. I'm ready. Okay.
No, you're not. Yes, you are.
Thank you all for so much. Blah. All
All
right. Take 3.
All right, and my name's Adrian.
And I'm Alex.
Go have some
And I'm
fun.
Justin.
Oh shit!
I told you,
Sorry.
just.
Sorry.
We
always
said
wanna
bye.
do it.
We said
One
bye.
time.
I know this is like the second or third time it's happened. I don't know how we have to clear. How should we do this next time or now? Right now.
I did that on purpose.
Do it right,
I'm
do it right
muting.
now. Do it.
He's sabotaging
We'll redo
this.
it.
We'll never end this podcast because he keeps interrupting this. Fuck! I can't get my fucking cheeks straight. Hold up. Oh, stop smiling. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Thank y'all so much, and I really appreciate y'all listening. Everyone that's gonna listen to this podcast, I'm very grateful, and I like the spirit of thanking. I would really appreciate you and all the guests that we've had in this past year and this past couple months through this coronavirus and everything in between. So thank you all so much for spending time with me and Alex. And, as always, go have some fun.